Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Hi everybody, thank you for purchasing this One Sheet Wonder class. I don't think you'll be sorry. This is a fun way of stamping and I absolutely love it. Rhonda and myself have been channeling Ruth Trice from Artful Stamping for a few weeks now. It's just wonderful what you can do with just some stamps, ink and paper, and you can change it up to whatever you like after it's finished. Just going to pop my one there that I did last night because I'm going to change it a little bit. Can always improve, can't we? That's the story anyway. So actually probably should do different colours, but then I'm going to get confused, aren't I? It doesn't take much to confuse me. So I'm using Plentiful Poppies, or Peaceful Poppies I think they're called. So we're just going to go perhaps here. Don't think about it too much, just stamp. And I need a little one up here. Over here a bit. I'm thinking about the way I want my poppy to be. Don't want them to all be exactly the same. Hard for me to see when I'm just stamping. Okay, we'll put that little one in there. I need to lean over them a bit. I had some of the leaves crossing over when I did this one last night. I wasn't quite happy with that. This is pretty much like what Ruth did on her one, but I don't have the stamps that she has. So I've improvised and mine is a little different. Where do I want that? Just nestled in there perhaps. So that was Blackberry Bliss. You can use whatever colours you have. Just going to clean things as I go, otherwise I'm going to be, and I'm finished with them, so I'm going to just grab a messy sheet to do my stamping off so that I keep this one clean so that you can see where I'm at. Cleaner. Take a minute to clean. There. Okay. Now I'm going to pop these back away as well. So I don't need them again. Oh, I didn't grab out this one. She used a different stamp to fill in, but I don't really, maybe she's trying to make people buy more stamps, I don't know, but I think you guys support me well enough without me having to do that. So next I'm going to use Fresh Freesia and just fill in. I found that I could fill in with the stamp that was intended to be a filler, because I want to stamp off, so this is going to be, I just want you to get the idea without the mess, if that makes sense. Just as I said, don't think about it, stamp off, do that, and because there's not one for the little one, I just went over that. Forget to stamp off, it's no big deal either. It's not a terribly bright stamp, but I just wanted a little bit of colour. I didn't want it too too purple. Okay, so this purple posy. So I'm going to clean that off. Don't need him again either. I may need the sploshy thing, I'm not sure what I'm going to, which one I used last night, I can't remember. Now that's those two. Now what did I use? I think I used Gorgeous Grape for, do I have it out? No, for this one. Except I don't want that leaf, so I'm going to try, if I put it kind of like that. Now if you can see, I don't think any of you guys have got, this is Colour and Contour. That's the one that I used for the dyes for the sheep. Everyone says how pretty that is, so that might be a good one for you to get. So now maybe I should put that on a bigger one and just, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to pick up that leaf. I'm just going to pick up, hopefully, yes, that. So where did I put it last night? I might put it in a different spot. Yeah, because I might have that one there. And again, don't want the leaf. Oops, I've got lines there. Lines on it. And I've got ink on my block. Just going to stamp that because that looks funny. No, that's okay. It's all good. Probably just the way I picked it up. You can cover up your errors anyway. Pick that up again. And where do I want that one? Doesn't look like I had one down the bottom of there. I didn't. I might have one here if I can fit it. We might go over here. And looks like I had one coming from the bottom there, so I might do that as well. I had the little flower there as well, so we might just go here so I can fit my flower in perhaps. Okay, so that's that one done. And the Gorgeous Grape. Excuse my messy rag. It still works, so I'll still use it. I don't need that again either. Away as I go, and then I won't have a huge mess at the end, hopefully. Now I need the little fill-in flower. Where did I put that? Is that up there? No, that's... Oh, here it is here. I left it out last night. So, just going to fill them in. What did I use? I think I've used... You might look and see what Island Heather would look like. Fill them in instead of the purple posy. Let's have a look. That's what I like to do. If you're not sure, pop it next to your card. Yeah, I might go with that, just for something different. So just, these don't line up perfectly. Sorry if my head gets in the road, so I need to kind of line it up a little bit. So don't panic if it's not lined up perfectly. There's no deadline for when you do these cards. You can do them at your leisure. So if you wanted to purchase any of these stamp sets to complete your card, that would be fine. And I think we had the gorgeous scrape. Just leave that out. That one. I'll grab the, put that one away too, did I? Yeah, I did. So we had this outline one. We had the filler in one. That. Done mine both in the gorgeous scrape, so probably continue with that. Do something different, I mightn't like it. Put my piece up the other way, or no, I can do it like this. Just popping them wherever you think there's a gap. I might put that one there actually. Show you my other one when we're done, and it's different to this one, so which is fine. Did put some extra flowers in this one, didn't I? Maybe we'll put that one there perhaps. There or there. We could have one there. We could have one there. Oops. No big deal. Just go again, and when we go over it, no one's going to know. Just not sure whether I stamped off this one or not. That's not stamped off. Let's see what stamped off does. Just give me a subtle colour, not actually stamp off. I like the contrast. Not lining these up. I think there is a way you can line them up, but I'm not going to worry about that. It doesn't make any difference. Well, it probably does, but this is a watercolour-y sort of a look, so that I'm going for. So, what else? I think that's it for the flower. Oh, we had some little flowers, but we'll go back to them. So I might just clean these ones off too, so I'm not sitting things on them and making a mess. And bring in our leafy stamp. Now Ruth used the leafy stamp from the one that's got the pine leaves in the new catalogue, and I would love that stamp, but I haven't got it. So I'm using a different, I'm going to try a different one than I used in my previous one I did last night. I think, not sure. Anyway, I can show you this one. I'm not going to ink up the stem, and I thought I would do that in, where did I put my greys? Use some different colours. I used smoky slate in my previous one. I'm going to use the, what's it called? Basic grey, I think that's what it's called. Not wanting the whole stem, not all of it, just some of it. I might do this one first because I might have trouble fitting these in. Just leaving the, yeah, I am going to have trouble fitting these in, aren't I? bit in there. No, I don't want to stamp over it. It would go there, maybe. Let's just go for it. Not sure if I like this stem. I might just put a couple of these in, and I might change to a different leaf, I think. So I don't know that I'm liking it. I better do 3. Should we do sets of 3, don't we? Got none coming off there. Let's do this and this. Then I'm going to go back to the leaf I used last night. I think I'll do a different one. Maybe I'll do a little one. I'll give it a bit of interest, won't it? And do I want the stem? Probably wouldn't hurt to have the stem. Let's try with the stem. I can always wash it off and again. Okay. Concentration plus. I'll fix this up a bit, so I'm not really liking that one. Where can I go? Probably like that. Do that. Do that. If there's a part that you're not real happy with, you can always cut out a flower and pop it over the top. I'll leave that for now. I won't clean them off because I might want to add some more leaves. You never know until you've finished what you're going to need. This little one comes out of, do I have it here? Merriest Moments. That's the one that goes with the embossing folder, the new one in the new catalogue. And it's a gorgeous little ferny thing. You will see how pretty that is. And this is Smoky Slate, okay? Yeah. I don't know why I had to do one before, because I'm not even really watching it. I'm just making it up as I go. Just because I could, I guess. See what I'm doing here, where I've got the stems going nowhere. I'm just going over those. Same here. Now, here. So pretty, this one. I think we need something there because I've got the stems kind of going nowhere there too. I might do that, and we'll come in here and do that. Just fills in that little gap. Where haven't I got some ferns? Here. Maybe we'll have some coming out from here. Just keep going and doing. Oh, see, I've got a little bit of a mess here. Let's see what we can fix up here. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. I also used the ferny thing out of Poinsettia Petals, but I don't think I want to use that. Ruth had some other floral images that she used, but I'm not going to use them. Now, oh, I know what I had to do. Should have cleaned all those because I'm done with them. You might have other leafy stamps that you want to use. Don't necessarily have to use the same as me. You can just, that's the fun of it, you can just use whatever you've got in your stash. Oh, I should have cleaned that one too. All got leaves and now back to the gorgeous grape. Do the little speckly things inside the flowers, the flower centres. This really does. I wouldn't have thought that it would have needed that, but that's what Ruth did, and that really just adds a little bit of something, something. Stamp off in there too. Which I didn't do on that one. We'll do now. Stamp off and go again. Stamp off and go again. Off and go again. There. Okay. We need some dottage. Actually, do the little flowers first. I've got ink on my fingers now. Did I do them in? I think I did them in. Oh, and heather, I think. Now these little flowers, both of these came from the Sweet as a Peach set. So I've got, where are they? I've got the bigger ones and the little tiny ones here. I don't know whether I want to stamp off, do I? I think I did by the look of that. Seems I've left enough room for little flowers. Paper off the page, off the mat then. I'll leave that. We'll do some little tiny ones. Just sprinkled here and there. Full strength for these ones. Dottage in gorgeous grape, did I? Could use anything, but I'll stick to what I've used. Basically stick to what I've used, so that we don't get confused now. Which dottage did I use? I'll just clean these two and put them away as well. to do one with the poinsettia petals because most of you have got that too. I should be crafty and I should use things that you don't have, shouldn't I? I'm not that mean. Okay, we'll put those ones away too. Did I clean those? Yep, I did. Read them again. What am I looking for? Some dottage. Some dottage. This is what we call dottage. Now you'll have dottage in a lot of your stamp sets. Just have a look through them and see what you've got. No, I've got quite a bit, quite a lot. It just adds that extra little pizzazz. As much or as little as you like. Now I'm going to change dottage and do some in the grey. Might use that again, so I might work that out now. Which one did I use? Choose this one out of Gorgeous Leaves. This is a beautiful set. You need to get that. If you're going to get one set this month, you need the Gorgeous Leaves. The poppies one. Do everything. So it can go away now. Done with now. I just want to test this out, see if this is what I used. Got so many of these, I'm not sure which ones I used. That one will do. No, actually, that is probably about the same as that. You know, I don't want that one. I don't. I had a finer one. I did it last night. What did I do with it? It's not to say you can't use that one, but because I've used the other one that's similar, as you can see, a similar look, I'm going to use that one. What did I use? Would it be in one of these? That one's out of that. Oh, this one maybe. Out of Various Moments. I think I used this one. Yep, this is it. It's just a bit of a finer dottage than the other one. So I'm sure you've all got two lots of dottage in your stamps. If you don't, pardon me, if you don't, we need to get some more stamps. See where I'm hiding some things I don't want people to see. Hide that, hide that. Hide some things in there. Hide our stemmy bit there and there. You've got to know when to stop. So yeah, I'm happy with those. Put up the stamp sets that I've used and the colours that I've used for you before I go on to the next one. So I will need to put some of those away. So we used Forever Fernal. That's the piece done. This was the one that I used that I did last night. Okay. See, they're different, and I'll explain why I've got that. You'll probably work that out anyway. So I used these sets. each and colour and contour. Okay. So put that aside. I'll do a poinsettia one now. If you didn't get the last year's poinsettia one, you might want to get this one that's got it's got a poinsettia in it as well, so that you're not doubling up and having two that are poinsettias. But I do love the original one. Love it. Now, is anything else go in there? Those dots, I think, are over there. Oh, I'll need dots for the next one, so we might leave them. I might use that, and I might use those little flowers. I won't need that. So that's the filler in thing for that branchy thing. I'm not going to need that. I'm not going to need that. Might need that. Saves me making huge errors. And which one did I use? Can't see it. Oh, this one. That one. And I know I used that. That one. Block. I don't really want to put that on there. Block. Not as little as I wanted, but that'll do. Don't need that. I need to wash these and put them all away again. Oh, I didn't use that, I don't think. I think I used that. Can I use this one out of Gorgeous Leaves? Looking for a block for it. I'll just use that one. What else? I'll use the berries out of here too, so just the Gorgeous Leaves. I thought I used that ferny thing, I didn't. And these berries, love these berries. Stuck to my finger. Okay, let's find some blocks. And these you've got, you can colour them in with the matching set. Just looking for a little block. Little as I wanted, but that's fine. Alright, organised. Now I need to put all these away so I can get out my, oh, I don't know what colour I used there. If I do that there, but look, it doesn't matter what colour I use. You can use whatever colour you like. I think I used that, and I think I used raspberry. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. So I'll just use those. And what else? That's Gorgeous Grape. Go away. What did I do with Holland Heather? Oh, it's there. Oh, I was going to show you the colours I used. So it was Blackberry Bliss, the two greys, Fresh Fresh, Gorgeous Grape, so Gorgeous Grape, and Blackberry Bliss. That's what I used for the poppies one, okay? Alright, so I'm going to use those two. I'm not going to use that with that, I don't think. I'm not going to use my grey. Unless I change my mind. Oh, and Heather. And what colour green? I think I used Pear Pizzazz, which is fast becoming one of my favourite colours. I may have used soft sea foam too, I'm not sure. Let's see. That looks like Evening Evergreen. Stamped off too. Rightio. I'll try these colours. It's my piece here. Scoot that over there. This time it's going to be different. I'm going to add some colour to my piece with Fresh Freesia, just by sponging where I want to put the poinsettias. Okay, and I should have gone off the page, shouldn't I? I have to remember when your page is so big. So I want one bunch there. You could add colour with whatever stamps you've got. I have one here. If you didn't have the poppy stamp like I had before, this is how you could also add colour. Or you might find some stamps in your stash. Ruth doesn't seem to care whether it matches totally, and that's how she does it, and that's fine. We do tend to get too bogged down with rules. Just as she said, just don't think about it, just do it. I forgot to go off there, but once I get all the other bits and pieces on there, you're not going to notice. So that was Fresh Freesia. Turn the heat off. It's hot in here. It's a bit chilly when I first came in here. Test that that's going to stamp without making a mess on everything. I don't know if I used that, did I? It's not stamping in the middle very well. Yeah, that's not. Maybe I need to use my mat underneath. That'd be why. I have to be careful that I don't go off the edge, won't I? Maybe I'll clean that. Maybe I'll try it on the mat and make sure it's going to work first. It doesn't seem to want to stamp in the centre, does it? Let me clean it. See if we can get it to stamp a bit better. Use some Stamp and Mist on it. Give it a good clean. With the photopolymer, you're probably best to wipe them or clean them in between too, because they do get kind of gunky. It's going to try. Well, let's just try on our piece. I have done another one, so if I mess this one up, it won't be too sad, will it? Looks like I've got that. I wanted to do the edgy ones, but I haven't. Let's just go for it. Don't worry about it too much. this one I'll put, kind of want to tuck it in. And this one, conscious of getting ink on my fingers. So we'll have, keep seeing the reflection and thinking I've got ink where I shouldn't have it. Okay, we'll have that there. Turn it a little. Have that one there. Some in this corner as well. So I want one there. There. And one there. Didn't get the edge of that leaf, but I'm not going to go again. It'll be fine. Use this as well for the berries. I don't know if I inked up the whole thing there. I think I left a bit of the stem off, I think. And because it's polymer, you can see where to put that. It's got to be careful when you go into your pad not to ink the whole thing up. Here. Oops, got some ink on there, got to watch that. Oops, went off my pad. That's the trouble, isn't it? Let's see if I can fix it. Not totally, but once I get the dottage in, you're not going to notice as much. Can probably come in there. It's just about finding gaps where you can go. Probably go here. It's like I went down here with this one. I don't know if I've got enough room though. It's a wrong angle. What if I did that? It's gone in a bit, but you can't really notice. Yeah, we might leave that for the minute. What did I do with the berries for that? I know I got them out. Where did I put them? Here. So the berries I'll do in, what will I do them in? I might do them in, looks like I've done them in a lighter colour there, or I've stamped off. Decisions. I might do them in the fresh freezer. Start with my messy one. Actually, which way do I go? That way. So try and fix him a bit. If I can't fix him, I'll fix him with some dottage. Is that right? No, it's this way round. thought there was something wrong, and because it's stamped wrong, I couldn't really see. Did I stamp that off? I don't know. Let's try not. Yeah, I'm not going to stamp it off. Ugh. This is so fun. This is what stamping is all about, isn't it? Stamps, ink and paper. And then you can just cut this up when we're done and have as many beautiful cards as you like. Where was I there? Got some ink on there. Oops, don't drop your block like I nearly did, twisting it around. Sort of goes the opposite way to what I reckon, and I haven't got it properly there, but don't get stressed about that. I'm not, so why should you? It'll all work out in the end. Sorry about my hair. Just making sure I'm not sitting that on any blocks I haven't cleaned yet. It's hard to see while I'm on camera. I missed there. Give another go there. And get in underneath the camera. That's better. And here, more ink. Plenty of ink. Down here, is it the other way around, is it? Haven't missed any, no. Now what did I do? I think I used, so I'm just going to clean those ones. Don't think I'm going to need them anymore, just because they've got a lot of ink on there. So I'd hate to mess up my sheet by sticking it on top of these stamps. But if I need them again, I can always ink them up again, can't I? Alright, next is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful but I don't want the stem. I do want to see what colour that is. Get rid of that, so I don't need that for this one. Okay, so I don't want the stem. Oh, I only want a bit of the stem, I should say. Trying to copy a bit off my other one. Haven't really got room for that. Maybe I won't put that there. Where did I ink up to? About there. Okay. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I've picked up some of the rich raspberry off there, but that's okay. Dottage over that will fix it. I'll just get it off the stamp so that we don't spread that all over the place. Alright. Another one here if it'll fit. I'm getting rich raspberry. Just make sure I haven't got it on the stamp, and I have. What is going on? That's where I've cleaned the other thing off. I need to grab my scrub. Not my scrub, my silicone mat, because obviously my scrub has been contaminated with... I've still got that on there. That's okay. Just get it off because I've inked up the stem. So there we go. I might pop one sort of there. I'll have to keep doing that. Didn't do that when I did my first one. Transfer the ink. One here. Just finding the gaps. That's enough. It looks like I've used Evening Evergreen for the is that it? I think that's it. No, I didn't use that. I think that's what she used though. I don't know why, I probably picked up the wrong one, but it doesn't matter anyway. I'm using the whole stem of this one. I think I might also use the other little spriggy one. Oops. That I used on the other card, maybe. Oh, I keep... This stamp does that. If you don't place it down exactly, it tends to roll a bit. You end up with only half of it. Like that. Do that. Right. Do some here. Now where is... I think I used the bigger one of that. Let's see what this will look like. Yeah, I like that too. I love this. So I'm going to use this as well because I can. You don't want too much foliage in the one spot. I'll have some here because I've got a bit of a mess with the ink that's been picked up there. Need something here. And we need something here. Oh, that did it as well. Just the way you hold on to them, I think. I need something to cover that up too, unless I can cover that up with dottage. I actually did use a different one, not that one that I got out. It was this other one, a leaf, like a holly leaf. Actually, there's, was it that one? I'll just see, I don't know that it was. No, it wasn't that one. You could use that one, but I don't. I like the other one because it's longer. I'll find where I got that from. Oh, I better clean that on my chamois, so I could have red ink. I'm going to have to wash that scrub. Don't have another one in my room, otherwise I'd grab it. Where is it? No, that's not it. thought I might have something in here I could use. I probably do. I could probably use that. Where is it? Yeah, I've got this one. What does this one look like? So that's the one I don't want. Oh, that's the one I use. I haven't cleaned them, have I? Let's shift some things around here. Scrabbling for blocks now. I want to clean that pink off those ones properly. I just want to see what this one looks like before I go to use it. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't know where I'm going to put it though. I might go with this one first. So I think this is the one I used before. Yeah, it is. This looks quite Christmassy, and I might be able to put that where I haven't put anything else. Maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Now where am I going? Like one here too. So, not sure whether to do that. Oh, yeah, that's all right. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Have a big strip on there. Not. I don't know if I can put that anywhere else without going over. I went over my leaves with the other one though. So maybe I'll just go for it. Looks a bit crowded though. As you can see, I haven't really copied my other one. And I've got ink on there, I know. Didn't matter, as it turned out. Now, I wonder if this should be, you see, I didn't use pear pizzazz, I wonder if I can introduce another colour. I wonder if I can introduce some pear pizzazz. Clean the green off that one. See what that's going to look like. Too odd. That didn't quite stamp properly. And I think that just gives it a lift with the different colour in there. Let me see. Where can I pop another one? Here? Maybe? Going the wrong way, but we'll do that. We'll do that. I'll do this because I'm not happy with that holly leaf on its own. Maybe I'll do that. that, and that. Okay. You do have to know when to stop as well. And my previous one, did I show you, is not as, it's not as filled in as that one, and I'll explain why the lines are on there in a minute now. Where's the two lots of dottage? Here we go. These are the dottage I used before. Notice I'm not stamping off, so I want to have some control over it. I think I'm going to do the lighter colour rather than stamping off. The lighter colour in the other smaller dots. Just adds a bit more texture. But you will work out what you want to do and what you like. Okay, I think I'm about done. Just let's clean my stamps. Oh, that one's messy. That will need a good clean. Whether I clean these ones, if I clean them all on this, I know that they're all ready to go, except for the red ones. I've got to clean them with my special stuff that we used to have. All right. So I'll probably continue with, I'll take that one out. This will just show you, this is to do a slimline card. I've cut it, oh, I'm going to cut it. Let's see. So this is what you'd get. I'll put that around the other way actually. But not much on the other end. And you can always add to it once you've cut it up too, of course. I haven't got much there either. Maybe it was better the other way around. Probably no difference because I've got nothing much on the other end, but that doesn't matter. That could be where I put my sentiment. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's just, I won't make up the cards right now. I'll go away and do that and try and make, join my video together. So that was 9, I think, just to give you the measurements. I think I went 9 centimetres by 20 centimetres. So if I cut off 20 centimetres this way, not going to throw that out, that could be your inside bit. And just go 9, 9, 9. use their rich razzleberry, didn't I? I'll grab some of that. Oh. Haven't got in my head what size a slimline card is, so I'm thankful I don't throw out any of my birthday cards. I've got this beautiful one of Judy's that she gave me to work out my measurements. So it needs to be 20 wide by 20 by 21. No. Yes. 20 by 21. So, what can I get this way? What's that? Oh, that's 21. So if we just go 20 across here, that should work. I got that on. So 20. Which way do I fold it? Fold it on the 21 side. That's what Judy's done, so I'll do the same. 21, so what's half of 21? 10 and a half. If we score that, might make it easier. Oops, I've done something wrong there. Did I do that at 10? I did it at 10 and a half. 10 and a half and 10. What have I got that at then? What have I done? Oh, that's only 20. Okay, so I should have done it at 10. That's all right. We'll just chop that off. Chop off a centimetre over here. You won't make that mistake. I'm going to give you the cardstock for you to do whichever style of card you would like. So just put that aside for a second. We'll grab one of our pieces, and I'll try and quickly devise a card, work out a card. I'm going to have to cut some of this off too because I've done the wrong measurement, haven't I? So I need to bring this to that is 21 across. This is 9.5. This is 9. So I probably need to be 8.5, I think. Where does 8.5 go? Let's not have to work this out, Cheryl. 21, and this is 20. So I needed a centimetre less, don't I? And that's 9.5. So this has got to be 8.5, I think. It's only cardstock if I ruin it, isn't it? Where do I want to cut that off? Probably there. 8.5. Don't throw it out because you can pop that along the inside. See, I did that on purpose. Depends which way you want your card to face. And if I hadn't filled it all up. I could have just stamped my greeting there. But let me see what I've got. Have I got any razzleberry ribbon? Might not necessarily be in. I should have thought of that before I started, shouldn't I? Oh, I know what I can do. Haven't got any raspberry, so I'm going to make some. This is retired stuff. This is the same stuff as what we've got. Oh, so I shouldn't say stuff, should I? Do I want to do a bow? Probably not. Just make it a bit longer so I can do a faux bow. Then I'm going to take my rich raspberry blend and change the colour. How's this for live crafting, improvising? Find a greeting. I'm thinking I can grab my oval punch. If I can find a greeting that fits in there, that'd be nice and quick and easy for you. Oh, come on. I was going to do 2 separate videos for this, but I thought, hey, why can't I do it live? Because I've got all my ingredients in here, so to speak. And I'll just do that on both sides in case it shows through. And you could do this with any of the in colours too. You can use the, I could have actually, oh no, I haven't used, yeah, I have used that. I could have used the Fresh Freesia ribbon as well, but that's just got a bit more pizzazz. Now, let's see if I've got a greeting that will fit my oval punch. Or not necessarily my oval, one of the punches. Grab a couple out and we'll have a look. Plenty here I could use. It'll just be a bit quicker. Let me see what we've got. I think those would all, oh, I can see whether they do or not, can't I? I think they would all, oh, maybe they won't. What does this one say? I haven't used this one, it's very sticky. Oh, come on. What does it say? A joyful Christmas to you. I'm going to try that one. And we don't want to be here all day, do we? I might just put these out the road because I might show you the poppy one. Make up one card with the poppy one as well. If I can find a bit of white scrap. Oh, I could have used that. Then I don't have to cut anything up, do I? Haven't got any other Christmas stamps in here, have I? No. Oh, I'll go with this, seeing as it'll fit on the punch. Just find a piece of scrap in here that will fit there. Take that off there. This here. And yep, that will fit. That'll fit. Fairly sure. Throw that in there. Grab my that. Do that in raspberry. I'll try it out first. Perfect. Clean that. I won't worry doing the inside just right now. I'll do this one and you can see how that comes together. Oh, I hope I've stamped that well into the middle. Which way do I want that? That way, I think. It's rather large. Here we go. I like to procrastinate, don't I? That one's probably better. That one, or I could use my ticket punch. I hardly ever use that, so why not drag it out? See if it'll fit. Might just fit nicely. That's a perfect fit in the ticket builder punch. Ticket, or just ticket, I think it's called. Let's make sure I've got that centered. Where I want my greeting to be. Now that feels like it's upside down. Yeah, I can pop that there, can't I? I'll stick that across there. I like to put a bit of adhesive on my ribbon. That end. Probably got too much now. Let's see. I should have this on my paper so as I can make sure it's straight. Put on that line there. That line there. Sticky on there that I shouldn't have to, but I'm going to worry too much about that. Just going to slip that through if I wanted to and make a faux bow sort of thing. So I'll put that over there. there. I don't know whether I want to put this through here or not. We shall see what it looks like. I've got sticky on the back of it, so I'm going to flip it over. Don't think it's going to matter much that I've got sticky on there. I'm not going to try and take it off or do some new ribbon. Just want to see what that looks like first. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to use these scissors because I've got a bit of sticky on there. I don't want sticky on my ribbon scissors. No, no, no. So to finish that off, I was going to put some, no, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I was going to do. I was going to put some glue under the, actually that's what I usually do, is stick this on here. I was going to put some wet glue under the ribbon, but I forgot. But the dimensionals are either side, so that should be, they shouldn't be going anywhere. Just going to pop this up. Get my backings off. I need one in the centre, don't I? One or two. Let's get these off here first. These are the times where you need some music, isn't it? Don't want me waffling on all the time. Put that back in there. I don't know if I used my bone foam or not, did I? Stand up so as I've got a bit more of a chance of getting it right. Get my light out the road so I can see what I'm doing. And we need some, what do we need? Maybe have some green ones. We could have gold. What have I got that's green? Just having a look through my stash because I know I've got some green. Oh, but they're granular, aren't they? I can't use them. Oh, maybe those purple. Maybe those purple. Yeah, maybe these purple pearls, maybe these. Aha, I reckon these will be good. I need to pick them up with my little pokey tool because I had trouble with them the other day. Yeah, that's perfect. Could go the lighter, but I think I like the darker one. A bit more pizzazz. There we go. I'll just leave those there because I may use them for the next card too. So there's one card that I've done using that. And I didn't have to cut all of those into slim lines. I could have done others. And I haven't done the inside, but you just could do a poinsettia and... Oh, no, you wouldn't. You would just do... I've got a piece of... Yes, I do. A piece of that. Is it wide enough? Yep. So let me just do that. And what did I say it was in there? 10 or 9.5? 9.5. So if I go, the outside's 8.5, isn't it? Yeah, I might go 8.5. And we'll do this first. Looks a bit crooked. Yeah, that's fine. So what we can do is use a piece of this for the inside. How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm not worrying about which is up and which is down because I'll just turn it around if I think it's going the wrong way. That needs to go down that end a bit. You're going to behave. It's just a little teensy bit short there, so we'll just chop that off. See if that looks okay, or do I have to trim it down in there? No, that looks fine. Looks fine. Let me just put that in the middle. And then on the envelope you can either use the scraps or you can do a poinsettia or some leaves or whatever you fancy. Easy peasy. There we go. Now, here's that one. Where's my other one? This is the one that I don't know which one I like better. Maybe I like this one better. So you can see that I've divided that into what I want to cut it into. It's, I think, 10 by 10 centimetres. I think that's what I did. Yeah, 10 by, yeah, just a normal card front. And you just use your leftovers. So that's just to show you what you do. Don't cut it while you're in there. You can keep those templates. That's just a plastic pocket. So just make sure you get the orientation right though. You want 10 across and 14.3 down. So I'm just going to do that. Won't cut the whole thing up. 14.3. I'll do this one too, 14.3, because I might want to use the scraps on the inside. Which one do I want to use? I'll use this one, I think. So let's find some gorgeous grape, maybe. This one doesn't have to be Christmas. This can be birthday or anything. Find some gorgeous grape. Or I could have used the smoky slate or the grey, but I don't want to. Cut that in half like I normally do. 14.85. Make sure it's up top. And fold him over. Fits perfectly on there. Then we can do the same thing, just to find a greeting. I didn't actually grab any greetings out specifically. Too fussy. Just trying to choose a greeting. Maybe I'll do a sympathy card. This is another new set that's in the Celebration catalogue. You do need to spend 180. I wasn't going to get it, but you know what? I got it just for doing these cards, and I haven't used it. So let's just use a greeting out of it. I know, I'm a worry. Take some stamps off these blocks as I can. There's that. I'm not sure what that fits actually. Fit this one, does it? Yeah, that one. So we'll do that in Gorgeous Crepe, which I've put that away. Where are you? So before I go too much further with the poinsettia one, use that. The poinsettia one I used rich raspberry, pear pizzazz, fresh freesia, soft sea foam, and evening evergreen. Okay. Hiding my punch on me. Just doing with a punch because punches are quicker when you're crafting on the fly. And do what I normally do. Got a few scraps here. That'll be too little. Sometimes I don't know where I keep some of these. Find a little scrap. Here's one. Obviously done some scoring wrong or something here, so that'll use that up nicely. I don't want to do it that way. I'll do with my snail. Put it away. It's not good when you put things away, is it? You can't find them. This is how I like to do this. Everyone's got their own way, but this is what works for me. Now that looks upside down. And you can also add some text after you've done after it's all done. I'll show you that. By adding some text. What does this say even? Changing Leaves, Megan. This is another new set out of the new mini, Beauty of Tomorrow, which I wasn't going to get. But guess what? It's appeared. Just feel that this one needs a little bit of help. Maybe in the grey, maybe in smoky slate. See how dark it is first. Step off, we'll do that. You can't even see that really, can you? Maybe I'll do it full strength here. Don't know about that. Anyway, it's added some texture. I probably prefer the one out of Very Versailles to that one for that technique. Now I think that ribbon, that will go with this. Not sure what it is, but it'll be fine. It will go. So let's just chop that. I'm doing the same sort of thing, but it's all I can think of on the fly. Grab some tape. Actually, I won't grab some tape just yet. I want to put some snail, I reckon. Line him up. Put him on the same line. Oh, I've got that crooked. No wonder that looks crooked. Get your ribbon straight. That looks pretty good. Whack that on with some dimensionals. This time I'll remember to put some wet glue over the dimensionals, just to show you what I meant when I said I forgot before. Just in case the ribbon contacts the dimensionals and then it doesn't stick. This just will help it not fall apart. Then I'll just stick my ribbon down as well. And I was going to do something. What was I going to do? Oh, tie a ribbon through there. Or I could. Let's just be a bit different and do a bow on this one. A cheat bow this is. I'll see if it's going to work first. No, because it's going to cover up my greeting. Don't want to cover up our sentiment, do we? If I tie it this way, oops, I've twisted it around. I have to tie that way then. There is a way you can get that to follow, like put it the other way, but I'm trying to be quick, so. Now, this in here. Oops, I've got low battery. this. I think you get the idea anyway. I'll just try and quickly put this on. Come on. Got 10% of battery remaining. Oh, come on. Thing won't come off the back. Should really have another one there. May as well do it properly. Gonna do a job, do it properly, my mother always used to say, and she's right. I'm gonna stand up, make sure I've got that in the right way around. And again with the purple. Might go light purple this time. Seeing as it's a sympathy card. Come on. Okay. And for the inside, before it shuts down on me, just going to grab our little piece like that. I'll just do it with this. I would normally stamp over it a little bit, but just because my battery's about to die. I've been here for a while. Just gonna pop that there. Some snails and popping in. Oops, and I see, oops, I can see I've gone that a little bit beyond. There, okay. Oh, when I know what I didn't do, I didn't take a photo of my poinsettia one before I cut it up. Anyway, I've got two, so that's all right. I can take photos of the other one. All right, so that was our end result, but you'll get far more cards out of it than that. Alrighty, I better go because my battery's about to die and I better have some lunch. Okay, thanks everyone for signing up for the class.